welcome to Iron Brigade. Released in 2012, originally under the name Trenched, this is an absolute blast from the past. A hybrid tower defense game that I feel bad that I completely forgot about. I just finished up my playthrough of the story for Gross, a more modern setting for the tower defense hybrid genre. In the beginning of my playthrough, I was talking about what else I could compare it to. And the only two games that originally came to mind of the games that I played were Sanctum and Orcs Must Die. And I said that, how Gross is more of like a modern setting with guns and all that stuff, where Sanctum is like a future sci-fi setting, and then Orcs Must Die is like a fantasy setting. I feel like that was enough to kind of give a full spectrum of what different settings the genre can kind of touch on. And I had completely forgotten about Iron Brigade. And this is from Double Fine Productions. And I played this way back when it came out originally on PC, and I've kind of mostly forgotten about it. The only thing I remember is that I absolutely loved it, and in the sphere of tower defense hybrid games, it really stands out because it has kind of a unique gimmick to it. I'll let the intro play and we can get into it. But as far as how Iron Brigade's going to go on this channel, I'm probably going to do recorded content for story progress, and I'll probably do streams for any kind of additional grinding I might do, because this game does have a kind of meta progression. Kind of. You have to get experience and get money that you can spend in between stages to get either better equipment or other things like that, cosmetics and all that. It does become important eventually, so if it does look like I'm going to need to do some grinding of resources and all that in order to progress, I'll probably just do that on stream, and that way we'll just kind of keep the ball rolling. But then I'll do recorded episodes for story progression stuff. And the story isn't very long, so I don't know how long this series is going to go, but I did originally plan on starting a playthrough of Sanctum, and then I was going through my Steam library and I came across Iron Brigade and I was like, oh god, no, we have to play Iron Brigade. So here we go. I'll let the intro roll.
The enemy crushed my legs, but he couldn't crush my spirit. And he couldn't stop me from serving my country. I met Farnsworth in the radio corps of the Pacific. Didn't talk much. We just listened to enemy broadcasts, hoping to hear a code, a signal, anything. What we heard, no one was prepared for. Where it came from, nobody knew. Farnsworth and I were the only survivors. But after the broadcast, we were not the same. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, or in our case, smarter. Suddenly, I could create miraculous machines to help the war's wounded walk again. And suddenly, I was the toast of the town. Until people saw Farnsworth's creation. Why walk when you can bring the world to you? From the safety of your own bed, take it all in. Devour the world. Did the tubes drive him mad? Or did his madness use the tubes to escape the prison of his mind? All we know for sure is that the tubes are the plague to end all plagues. The nation requires our service. And so, without hesitation, we return to our trenches and march.
And there's our setup. So one thing I haven't tweaked too much is some of the graphic settings, and there aren't a lot of options. And I feel like the little bit of tinkering I did was just enough to get it running smoothly, so I'll probably just leave this alone unless it looks like we're having issues. This is an older game, and I know older games sometimes have issues on newer systems, and it's not the game's fault entirely. But we're just gonna roll with it and see where this takes us. Let's get started.
What, are your legs broken? On your feet, soldier. And take that mask off. You'll get used to the smell.
We get to pick our hero. As far as I know, I don't think this matters. I think this is just like kind of a flavor thing. Yeah, a lot of these guys are all kind of like enthusiastic newbies. I think this guy's the only one who's like a vet. You know, let's go with him.
Well, we didn't recruit you for your looks. Let's get you ready for action.
So yeah, the unique hook in this game.
You are standing in the greatest invention that military science has ever devised for keeping a soldier safe on the battlefield. The trench. The only way to get hurt in a trench is to get out of the trench. So we've made some small modifications to eliminate that need. Mechanical legs, fresh water supply, full bar, latrine, cigar humidor, first aid kit, etc., etc. Let me show you how it works. You can start by looking up at the sky. Nicely done. We've got intel the tubes will be attacking our coastal ammo depot.
But yeah, so as he cut me off and basically explained, the unique hook in this game, as far as tower defense hybrids go, is that you are piloting what's called a trench. This little bipedal mech here, and it's modular, so you can get different like cores, different legs, different guns and stuff, and that's where all the economy comes in, the like the meta progression stuff comes in. And well, you'll see eventually here, probably not in the tutorial.
We'll be marking key assets for you to defend with these green flares. You can monitor the integrity of the ammo depot with this meter. Make sure you defend those assets with your life. Let's try some target practice. Now take aim at that fake tube target and blow it away.
Oh, hold on a second. So as I was saying, I don't know if the tutorial goes over too much of the like gun emplacement side of this whole game, but at least in the tutorial here, you'll be able to see me shoot some stuff with the trench.
Nice shooting, Marine. Destroying tubes will gain you experience. As you gain experience, you'll be promoted to higher ranks. Higher ranks authorize use of better trench equipment.
And that's what the
guns will automatically reload when you empty them, but you can manually reload them too.
Yeah.
Nice work. Don't worry about ammo. We've got more than enough bullets for those two bastards.
But yeah, that's where the grindy aspect comes in. And one thing is, I don't know if they're gonna mention it here. Yeah. So the left and right sides, so I currently have 2 machine guns on each side, 4 guns. And you can eventually kind of swap these out for different guns and all that stuff, but they're controlled with each of the mouse buttons. So my left side is just the left mouse button. Right side, right mouse button. I can of course hold both of them down to fire all 4 guns at once.
Our intel was right. Here they come, soldier.
Is this your plan, Frank Woodruff? To send another innocent man to die in your place? When you could join me today and end all this bloodshed? Well, I too have created a lineman with a single-minded desire to spread the broadcast and destroy anything that blocks the sea.
And Google Fiber is coming for you.
Fire on those resistors. We're expecting more waves of tubes. We'll be marking their conduits when we detect a tube presence. Farnsworth can send his monovisions through multiple conduits at once. Stay vigilant.
Now these little, like, TV screens that I'm picking up here are the raw resource that you need to build stuff with. Those are terrible.
That's the ticket. Your mobile trench can take a beating, but eventually it'll give out. Check your gauge and be careful.
And my health meter's down there below the green arch.
Appears I may have underestimated your new trench, Marine. It takes a bold man to shoot an enemy that can't shoot back. Lucky for him, I have one that will. May he spread the wisdom of the broadcast.
Those Tommies will park off in the distance and attack their target. Get out there and take them down. It's a good idea to reload your weapon between waves.
Yeah, I know how guns work, thank you. Whoops. A little too soon, a little too
Good
soon.
job, Marine. We're picking up a massive tube broadcast. We won't be able to handle this one alone. We're coming for you.
Oh yeah, here comes my backup.
We got him, Marine. Damn tubes. Let's get you aboard.
Yeah, and after each stage, sometimes we unlock some new stuff. We unlock stuff either from normal progression, at like the level gives it to you, or from leveling up. And in this case, just finishing the tutorial gives you the light sniper cannon. Oh, right, and this is a multiplayer game. I will be doing this playthrough single player, but this is still being played by a lot of people, and entirely because of the multiplayer component. Apparently this game is a lot of fun with friends, and I don't doubt it. Yeah, I'll be filling all these out as we go. And I think we get like money rewards for completing a bunch of these things. So the grinding isn't so crazy, but some of the later equipment does get very expensive, so there will be some grinding.
Morris Hardy, sir.
What were you doing on that beach, Morris?
Target practice, sir.
Looked like you were the target to me.
Just a few more minutes and I would have slaughtered every last one of them.
No time for chit-chat, soldier. A situation has developed. We've finally located the source of the broadcast. That's the good news. The bad news is, we're going to have to fight through one unholy nightmare after another to get there. So let's get started. Thanks to your earlier efforts, the ammo depot is safe. We have to get you back out on that beach. Reports from the front line speak of a new breed of tube, one that's hell-bent on destruction. Don't let them get too close or this ship's going down. And believe it or not, I'm not the best swimmer.
Alright, yep, that's the mission select screen. This is where you and your friends can take a look at your mechs and stuff, run around, and also there's these silly little emotes. You're holding down the left and right mouse buttons. I think these are the... yeah, they don't randomize. I think they change depending on your character. I don't know. Maybe it's your outfit. We'll get more outfits later. Until then, it's just sort of, you know, whatever. Twitchy soldier motions here. It's like, you okay, soldier? He's giving a thumbs up. Clearly he's okay. Just chop in the air. Yeah, okay. And then this is where I can customize
Now,
mine.
double time it over to your trench and get your equipment sorted so we can launch this mission. This is your trench bay, Marine. Customize your trench here between missions. I'll recommend gear for each mission based on our best intel, and also my gut, which is infallible as far as you're concerned. You're free to ignore my gut, but I don't recommend it. Oh, it's talking right now. Can you hear it? It just said you'll want to equip that new sniper cannon on this next mission. Each weapon occupies a specific number of slots on your trench. For example, sniper cannons take up 2 slots. It'll replace both machine guns on either side of your trench. Now you're ready to launch the mission. Feel free to deploy when you're ready.
Well, he just explained the whole thing for me, but yeah. So, as we can select your weapons, you can change out to different chassis, different legs, paint jobs. I don't think I have anything currently. Yeah, just starting out, so. I can also change which person I'm playing as. I don't know if this matters. I'm gonna stick with this guy for now. Yeah, we'll eventually get different outfits. We got a shop, we don't really have any money. Like, it's not a lot. And we're just starting out, so I don't think they're gonna give us much. Loyal member of the Two-Headed Baby Brigade? Yeah. Can pay $100 for a Double Fine specific thing. We'll stick with all the basics for now. I think for just this first introductory episode, we'll do the tutorial, and then we'll do this first stage, and then we'll go from there. Let's rock and roll.
3 conduits have erupted just off the coastline. You'll need to protect the ship as we prepare to shove off. If they breach the hull, we'll never make it out of here.
I think now I get to use
By
emplacements.
yourself. We're authorizing the use of the ship's emplacement cannon.
There we go.
We've deployed some emplacement bases to mark good locations for turrets. Let's get a shotgun turret down on the forward emplacement base to deter incoming tubes.
So one thing they didn't give me the option to do, since this is still just the introduction, is that you can pick your turrets ahead of time. You deploy with them, I think, similar to your guns. So right there you see I got shotguns, and I can hold down space and then release to drop it somewhere. He's still kind of tutorializing me though, so he's like, hey, just drop it here.
Shotgun turret inbound to your location. Each emplacement occupies a section of the battlefield. Keep the boundaries in mind when placing them.
And there's the tower defense aspect of the game. So we can get another one down here. There we go.
When you kill tubes, they drop scrap. Collect the scrap, and we can use that energy to launch helpful emplacements for you. Your trench is equipped with a powerful magnet that you can activate to help collect scrap.
Oh, that's right, I forgot
Nicely
about that.
done.
Okay. I haven't played this game in a while. It's gonna be a bit of a learning curve. Like, I remember some stuff, but a lot of this is still just very old. I'm very old. I'm not very old, I'm old. And we just suck up all those little TV screens. Still not enough to get another turret. Eventually, I think we can upgrade them too. And I don't think we can call in waves early. Not that I would want to, they don't give you a lot of time.
You can put emplacements almost anywhere you want on the battlefield. Make sure you're putting down enough to form a solid defense.
There we go, now we can lay down some more. So our next attack, I think, is coming from... Yeah, there we go, okay. So let's get a shotgun right here.
The tubes are getting stronger. Let's use some scrap energy to increase an emplacement's efficiency.
Well here, you're the one who's sitting by yourself. Let's upgrade you. So just Q, and pretty significant upgrade too.
Good job. Now we're ready.
There we go. And this game does have bosses. Those are always pretty ridiculous from what I remember. And I believe this version of the game came default with the DLC content, which takes us to Mars.
Your have made me very angry, so I have created a blitzer to deliver my displeasure directly to your troops. Can you see how brightly it glows? Red with rage, Frank. My rage for you.
I hate to say it, but this one's coming after you. Don't let it get close. If one of them blows up in your face, it could take your whole trench out of commission.
Thankfully, it looks like they're not immune to their own explosions. Can we upgrade another one? There we go. There we go.
There they are! Would you like some more?
Oh, they got through. Come on now.
Suffer and die!
The eggheads in the lab have been cooking up a new emplacement. The dampening generator. It scrambles the tube circuitry and makes them slower than trench discharge fluid in January. Use it near your shotgun turrets to slow enemies down in front of them.
Yeah, let's put you near my solo shotgun turret here. About right there.
Right.
Oh, and I can put two of them down. Yeah, let's do that. Didn't even realize they're way cheaper. And there we go.
Damping generator. Leave!
Now, can I kill them
You done?
by dropping an emplacement on them? I don't know. It would stand to reason that I could. I should probably try that sometime. Can I upgrade you? Oh, I can. Hell yeah. Also, there's no sprint function for my trench here. I think eventually you'll just get better legs.
Tubes. Over there. Let's get.
Yeah, upgrade you. And there's no like build phase or anything like that, so you can just make adjustments to your whole setup in combat, which is nice.
Would you like some more?
Very nice. Didn't need my help at all.
You can get a closer look at your enemies if you squint your eyes just right.
Oh, okay, I see.
Tubes. Thousands of them.
How about...
Shotguns, please. I can't shoot everything myself.
close-up shotgun turret, just in case.
They're really going after me. Live by the gun, die by the gun.
More slowdown. Actually, I probably should be upgrading my offense, but...
Tubes. Over there.
Yeah, alright. Upgrading my slowdown will give my shotguns more time to actually hurt these guys. There we go. Can you guys handle that one by yourselves? It's cool, I noticed the sound actually changes when you get close to the dampening generator.
Better get some scrap.
And mostly handle it by themselves. So let's see, what does it take to upgrade you again? Yeah, big bad tier 3 shotgun.
I was wrong, Frank. Wrong to attack your men, or your sad little people. Wrong to scrape at the side of your ship like a tiny barnacle. I need to sink that ship once and for all. And I have just the thing to do it. His name alone is too technical for you to comprehend. Why don't you just call him Big Willie?
Good God! It's a monster! Give him everything you've got, man! Don't let him near the ship!
Need to reload. Come on, guns!
And there's Big Willie. Got a loot box. Actually, don't know what that is. I think the loot boxes are like random equipment or something.
Come on aboard, Marine.
And I think that is the official end of the tutorial, I think. Got bonuses, because the stuff we were protecting is above 80%. So there is a little bit of leeway there. You don't have to be perfect. I don't know if there's a bonus for being perfect. Maybe we get the flat cannon next time. And I guess this must have been what was in the box. Cool. It's a better machine gun. Now, it is also important to note that I have 4 machine guns on me because I have 4 machine guns available to me. Well, except for the sniper cannon, obviously. But, so now that I have the sniper cannon on me, that means that 2 of those machine guns are just in storage. So that if I looted 1 machine gun, that means I can only put 1 on my machine. If I wanted to get all 4 machine guns, I'd have to get 3 more. That's where, like, some of the other economic stuff comes in later, where it's like you want to grind out a little bit. Like, oh yeah, I got this one really nice shotgun, but I'd really like 2, so let me grind out a level or 2 so I can get enough money to buy a second one. That'll be later, but yeah, for now we got 1 better machine gun and a flat cannon for aerial units. We got some more money. Now, is that a second machine gun? Well, we'll take a look real quick. We'll wrap this up here real quick.
Lad's been cooking up some new flying Monovisions. We've got a new replacement for you, the flak turret. Equip this beauty to knock his monos out of the sky.
We'll take a look at our setup, and before we proceed to the next mission, we'll call it.
You can join up with other Marines to take on the 2 menace together. Stop by the radio room to search for brothers in arms, or invite your friends directly aboard the ship.
Now, actually, I'm wondering, can I...
Report back to me as soon as you're ready to fight.
So I don't know...
take too long. There's a war on, soldier.
Yeah. So I don't know if the multiplayer in this works, like, you could just drop in or something. I kind of want to just have this whole story playthrough series being just solo, so I wonder if I can just, like, basically turn the radio off, like, don't call me.
You can now customize your emplacements.
Yeah, here we go.
Just like your weapons, emplacements come in different sizes. Emplacements come in 3 categories: light weapons, heavy weapons, and support. Experiment with different emplacement loadouts to take down the tubes.
So here, let's keep the shotgun on 2. Can't move you. Yeah, this is where we'll put the flak turret. Okay. So now we got that. And eventually we'll get a lot more to play with, and we'll have to be very careful about what we're bringing with us, because we're only going to be able to bring so many. Got new toys. I kind of feel like the sniper cannon is going to be very important. Let's not mess with that. But, yeah, look at that. It's a slight improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll upgrade that on both sides. Nice. Yeah, I like the long range on that. Now, don't have anything new here, but does the shop have anything new? Yeah, here we go. Yes, we can buy more machine guns. Instead of relying on the emplacement, I can get my own flak machine gun. Now, I don't know what the flak modifier means up there exactly. I think that just means more damage to aerial units. Got those. Get my own shotgun, so I don't have to worry about using turrets. I do like the sound of that, having shotguns on one side and sniper rifles on the other. Sniper cannons. What do I currently have? I guess I have the light one, right? Better sniper cannon does sound good. Well, let me double check what I have. Weapons. Yeah, light sniper cannon. You know what? Take that off. Can I sell that? I can. And it's not much, but here, how about this? Sell that. We buy the improved one. That may not be worth it, but it sounds good to me, so we'll do that. There we go, an improved sniper cannon, improved submachine guns, not submachine guns, just regular machine guns. Can we buy my boy a hat? Perfect for startling your bunkmates in the middle of the night. These are all pretty pricey. This is all money that's taking away from my ability to get more weapons and other stuff, so I probably won't grab any of this. But yeah, you can do fun stuff like this too. Outfits. No, I just want to, like, can I, like, preview it on my guy? No? Okay. They still won't let me buy legs or chassis, but alright, those will come later. So okay, for next time. Got this new setup here. Got some new toys to play with. And apparently some new bad guys on the way. I hope you like this introduction to Iron Brigade. Like I said, the way that I'm going to integrate this into my regular content is I'm going to do recorded episodes like this for a story progression. So I'll probably do another one next time. And then for any grinding I might need to do or want to do, or if I want to like retry a stage or something, I'll probably do that on stream. Just get up a bunch of money to help us out with any story progression stuff that we want to do. But thank you for joining me. This has been Iron Brigade. I can't wait to get like full on back into this. It feels good to be back, just introductory stuff. Like, this game is so wonderful. Yeah, if you like hybrid tower defense games and you like this style, this is a must-have. And like I said, if you're into multiplayer stuff, people are still playing this game. So yeah, jumping on Iron Brigade. And I'll see you next time. Take care.